Hello, my name is Spearman. I'm a CEO of a new company called You Tag Along. I wanted to take this opportunity to give you a little bit of background of why I created the app and what the app actually does. A few years ago, I started suffering from anxiety attacks, and it happened mostly while I was actually driving. And I had to figure out how can I maintain my job and also drive at the same time, which my job requires me to drive a whole lot. When I started having anxiety attacks, I didn't know exactly what it was. I went back and forth to my doctor. We did all kind of tests, and she kept telling me, well, you're fine, you're healthy, there's nothing wrong with you. But I just kept noticing that when I would actually be driving, that I would start feeling lightheaded, I started feeling very anxious, shortness of breath, and it got to the point to where literally I almost quit my job a couple of times because I did not think I could actually continue to do what I did as far as work was required and deal with anxiety. And at that time, I didn't know it was anxiety. It was later on, after maybe several months going back and forth to the doctor, having all test runs, and all of them came back fine. And it's sad to say that I was excited that it came back fine, but at the same time, I kind of wanted some type of diagnosis so I know how to treat it. And it was very frustrating for me actually to hear you're fine, but at the same time, you're not. So after having numerous conversations with my doctor, we decided to put me on lorazepam, which was actually good. And I noticed that it was actually anxiety. And I noticed that I would only have these attacks when I was driving, going to work, or going to the store, or just everyday routines. I started asking myself, do you really want to continue to take medication to make you feel better? You're going to have to figure out what's wrong. And obviously, if it's anxiety, what am I stressing about? What am I so anxious about? So once I really just started meditating and doing a lot of the different things, I realized that, yeah, it was anxiety. Because I know the medication helped only when I got to that point to where I felt like I was like, panicking. I thought about that really hard, and I thought about millions of people, after doing a lot of research, suffer from the same thing. I mean, you have to continue your everyday routine. Me, I had to continue to work, so I had to figure out how can I help myself. You Tag Along app is really an app designed for that purpose. That was the basis for it. When I was in the car by myself, nobody knew I was having this anxiety. Nobody knew I was having this panic attack. And I would look at all the cars around me and think, oh my God, I wish I could just contact the person next to me and say, hey, can I follow you a little bit? I'm feeling really weird. I'm feeling really anxious, or I'm having an anxiety attack. And I mean, it's like, would they help me if I did? And I thought about that. So when creating You Tag Along, so wouldn't it be nice to alert people that's around you in the same area, within a certain amount of feed, a certain amount of space, that way you can let them know, hey, I'm having anxiety, I'm feeling a little anxious, do you mind if I tag you? That's where You Tag Along come from. That's why it's called You Tag Along. This app does allow you to do just that. It allows you to contact drivers within your vicinity. Now there's two types of features that we have. Well, there's more features, but it's actually two type of plans that you can get. The basics, which is basically 500 feet. And then you have the premium, it goes all the way to 2 miles. So this way, if you download the app, and what it does, it gives you a range of cars that also have the app. I want to be very clear about, this is not just another social media platform. This is really an app to help people with driving anxiety, because anxiety is not a joke. It affects millions and millions of people. It's one of those things that where people don't talk about. They just kind of go through it privately. This way, I want you to maybe get your freedom back when you are driving, to have the freedom to go to work without being worried about, oh my God, what if something's going to happen? Because that's usually what anxiety is, fear of something that's going to happen that probably won't ever happen. But it doesn't stop you from going through those emotional issues. It doesn't stop you from going through the physical that comes with that. I want you to know by having this app, and actually, the more people that have the app, the better it works. We have so many upgrades that's coming for the app itself. Made it very affordable for everybody can have. And also, I want you to get your freedom back, because that's one of the things I kept thinking about when I was going through my anxiety. I want my freedom back. I want to be able to go travel like I always have and not be stressing, oh my God, what if that happens? This gave me that little bit of help. It's thinking, knowing that, okay, if this were to happen, I'm starting feeling panicky. Hey, I'll just open the app up, connect with another driver near me so they'll know, hey, Angela's here. She may need some help, may not need help. You have the option to choose whether or not you want to accept that. Accept the request. Because once someone actually uses the app and searches for a driver and it's hit connect, you will get alerts indicating that, hey, Sally Smith wanted to tag you. When we say tag you, it says that person gonna be following me. Tag means that you guys are connected within a certain range depending on your plan. And that means if you had a medical emergency, that person is already connected to you. You can ask that person, hey, I'm feeling really sick. I've dialed 911. Can you wait with me? Make sure that you use your own gut feeling whether or not you want to accept the tag or not, because obviously these are strangers. But at the same time, we have so many good people out here. We got some not so good people out here as well. I want to make sure that you understand that the app is to use for that purpose, to help someone if needed. If you download the app, then you already know, okay, I'm willing to assist someone. Now that I've gotten my freedom back, I want to be able to help the next person. So even though I don't suffer from anxiety any longer, however, if someone were to tag me, says, hey, can I tag you? I already know if I download the app that I'm gonna be helping somebody. Whether or not I want to pull over side the road and help, or just keep that connection going as far as in the vehicle while we're staying connected. Try to test it out for those 14 days. It's 14-day free trial. It's $1.99 per month for the basic plan. It's $2.99 for the for the premium. So you can actually test the app out to see how it works. There's definitely more features that's coming down the line very shortly. It's already out there on Google Play. The iOS version will be out there within the next 30 days. So that way, the more people have the app, the better it works, because you have more people to choose from. And at the same time, you can create your own buddy list. So if you happen to go to work the same time every day and you go the same way every day, and you notice that the person that you tagged before is also on that road, you can always use your his tag history and connect with that same person. They'll know, hey, that's my friend. I want you guys to know that anxiety is real, but this is a little bit of help to help you at least go through those simple things as far as going to work, going to the store, going to your doctor's office, or just maybe you just want to take a drive for that day. That having this app will allow you to connect with another driver just in case you need an emergency. Go to all of the social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Go to YouTube, check out our videos there. We will definitely keep you updated on any new updates that we do have, and also post your opinion, because a lot of people out here don't want to tell someone they're having anxiety or they suffer from anxiety. This way, we can help each other pass this thing without always having medication. Sometimes we just need to know someone's there to help. So go ahead, try the app. You tag along. Follow us and like and share on all the social media platforms. Look forward to seeing you on the road. You tag along.